Yeah, I think the big problem for Koi though is Vitality is a team that really likes to go for these early skirmishes, try and get in your face, Bo in particular. And I think when you look at like, okay, Perkz should have good control over mid, works reasonably well with the Sejuani.
But now Bo doing exactly like we talked about, putting himself in a position mid, but looks like Koi are poised and ready to make this one work. They will try and get the knock back. But he's already been answered by Malrang, who's there a little bit. Might see a flash burn. Yes, with that red buff ticking, you cannot risk giving over that first blood. External help. This wasn't a big dive that came in. This wasn't the Vi making, a Sivir, feel very, weak in the first few lanes. So that's going to be all bot lane from the side of Koi. But now top side, this Ksante is in a lot of trouble here. He does not have flash. He does use his ghost, so he's going to try and maybe get away from this one here. But with the Lulu there, the first blood comes in. Kaiser picks that one up with the ignite. And that is a nice little move there from Vitality to try and answer for that bot lane pressure.
Yeah, they should be able to get another plate, but Neon's in no man's land.
He really is. He has the ghost popping, and he's going to try and get himself away maybe with the flash, but I think he knows he's dead to rights regardless of what happens. So he keeps that summoner. That's a trade of 1-for-1, but most importantly, Koi got the tower as well.
I mean, Vitality should get the tower off this charge too, so at least it will be tower for tower, but I think this is, yeah, Trymbi's a bit over.
I don't think you want to be here, man. He's going to try and keep himself alive as much as he can. He trades back one kill because the tower just stacked up. Didn't even lose his flash, and Trymbi styling on Bo on the top side.
I mean, that was sick from Trymbi. Imagine to get the kill. I thought he'd gone that bit too far, but the healing coming out from the Q was just right there, and the heal summoner spell as well.
We've used an awful lot of our summoners, so we're just going to have to back away.
A lot of those ultimates gone as well. Nothing left for Vitality that's on this half of the map, so Larssen will need to back away, but Koi should be able to get this dragon unless Bo can get the steal.
He's looking for it right now. They're trying to just kind of make them think twice about going for this. Malrang gets polymorphed as we can see comp going in. Now you've got Larssen getting a little bit more mana down. And some supportal combat sees the Lulu fall. The Soraka, again, Vitality tried to hard force it, but like you said, it just didn't feel like it was ever going to work.
I mean, you just don't have damage right now. Yes,
really make this one happen. This Rift Herald a little bit more health on him, so very hard to hit. You can see Photon with that level 11 will have the 2 levels in the needlework. Should be able to smash through these health bars. All summoners available pretty much. You are missing though a flash on Malrang. Here we go. Rift Herald down to about 1700. Here we go. I'm going to try to see Malrang try and go for a little bit of a steal. It's secured by Bo. As if fight can really ensue. You've got the Gwen on the backside, but Comp is just doing so much. He finally gets a little bit of damage thrown onto him, but look at him, just lasering people down. They can't prioritize him. They can't keep the damage to stick, and Comp just shreds through Vitality.
Comp got a flash forward, gets himself a third, and Koi are coming alive over the course of this weekend. Fantastic stuff from the...
As soon as they get vision on top of where this is going to be, Koi should be able to try and answer this. Trymbi finally walks up. Now they know what's going on. And the TP's coming in. It looks like Vitality are going to fully commit to this.
I mean, you've only got the vision of the wall. They need to stop Malrang getting into the pit.
Here we go. They're going to stop him right now, and they secure it. Vitality are not willing to take a 5v5, so they take away the big purple worm. But now they need to get these Baron buffs out. Bo using the terrain to his advantage and those empowered plants to make sure he can keep himself safe. So get the Baron, get themselves back onto the map to try and push this one around. And yeah, that's Dragon Soul. It's going to be Chemtech Soul over to Koi. And it's a permanent death cap, so he will shred if given a thing. But the TP's coming in. Vitality want to try and take out Larssen before this fight can really begin. He's going to get a fair chunk onto him. He shockwaves to try and save himself some time. Oh, does nice little sidestep to keep himself there, but a flash forward by Bo does knock him up, and he gets shut down. Bo picks up that kill. This is smart from Vitality. They know they can take a 5v4 around the Baron pit, but they don't need to do it right now. They can still look for poke damage. Ksante should be coming in and should be tanky enough to walk away. But now 4v5, you're feeling good, but there is still a TP on Larssen. They need to take this quick.
Yeah, I mean, Larssen's just not going to be up for 30 seconds now. They should be able to get this reset and go for the Elder Dragon fight as well. Trymbi already taken relatively low. Photon still has ult as well. Keep your eyes on the Gwen.
Rise on the Gwen, Malrang on the top side, the Gwen goes in on top, but Malrang lost half his HP, and now the needlework's coming in. Trymbi's already very low as well. The full fight with the Gwen is dead. Now you're looking at the Sivir's Comp moves forward fearlessly. Neon finally takes a kill on the Trymbi, but you're going to see if you can make this fight work. Double kill for the Zeri. It's so damn close, but you got to remember that was a 5v4 in favor of Vitality.
I mean, Neon's AoE was doing work, but it's just not enough with just the 3 items, and now Koi feeling confident to move over towards this. Malrang is still alive, and it looks like we're going to get a trade again. It'll be the Elder Dragon buff for the Baron buff, but in a situation where you can keep these Baron buff alive, it becomes very hard for Koi to push against it and try and use this Elder Dragon.
Elder does get picked up. A couple more seconds, and you would imagine This Baron should be secured. Larssen's walking over, and yes, there's the Baron buff finally going over. So you can see the damage dealt right there. It is.
I mean, look, I said it. This is where we get to see multiple Elders like we saw the last time with Bo. Starting to step forward.
Yeah, he knows that the Elder's going to be going off very, very soon as they try and find it. Oh my god, they've got the Ksante down. He's already gone into stasis. The team is alive. Bo still ticking down with a little bit of the Elder, but now Photon tries to get in with the needlework. They're moving forward. Larssen very low, but a great shockwave stops the support. No cavalry for you. Perkz trying to do the damage on the backside, but Comp is so healthy. Comp is just massive in these fights, and Koi may look for the end of boss.
Trymbi's doing a ton of work. Malrang getting the pick on towards Neon as well. And now, as you say, a wave is here. Koi, they want to take game one.
They want to take game one. They don't want to wait for the next spawns of Baron or Elder. You still have some decent wave clear though with Perkz. You got to be very, very careful. He will do significant damage, and there's still a Baron buff ticking up. So hard to make this one stick. Here we go. They're going to try and make this one on top of the carries, but with Bo moving in to try and deal with the minions, he will fall, but he did his job. Do they wait for the next wave? They've got a couple more seconds till the Sivir and the Gwen respawn, and they're going for a reset for a TP in.
I mean, there's the TP. Szygenda just trying to keep the wave alive. Perkz sidestep.
He sidesteps. Malrang goes golden. Nexus turret number 1 falls. It looks like Koi have found themselves an opportunity. All they needed was one fight. Kaiser goes in, but immediately he cannot do anything about it. They don't even care about the Lulu. They've dealt with it. They don't need to move forward with it, and they can take down the Nexus.
Perkz tried to hold on, but right now Koi are looking too strong. A fantastic game from the Koi bot lane, taking over in the early stages and just not relenting.
It just felt like they had control over bot side the whole time. Comp became such a monster then into those mid-game fights that Vitality had to be a bit more creative and not take the 5v5s.